Last week, I was working perfectly fine with this Arduino board, but today, while trying to upload code for a new project, I noticed that the board was not accepting the upload. To understand the issue, I checked the device manager. The board is showing up as connected, which means the USB cable and the board's driver IC are working fine. So the problem is likely with the board's main microcontroller, the ATmega328P chip. It seems that this chip is damaged and needs to be replaced in order to fix the board. I went to the market and bought a new ATmega328P chip. I carefully removed the faulty one and placed the new chip on the board. After connecting the board again and trying to upload the code, nothing happened. It still didn't work. So what's the issue now? Actually, there is no fault here. A brand new ATmega328P chip comes completely blank. It does not work on an Arduino board right out of the box. For an Arduino board to accept the code and run it, the chip needs a special program installed on it beforehand. This is called the bootloader. Think of the bootloader like a computer's operating system. Just like you cannot run software without Windows or Linux installed, you cannot upload Arduino sketches to the chip without the bootloader. To upload the bootloader, you will need another working Arduino board. I know that might be disappointing if your current board was your only one, but unfortunately, this is how it works. You must have a working board to program the new chip. For this process, we will call the working board the programmer board and the board with the new chips the target board. Connect the programmer board to your computer using a USB cable. Open the Arduino IDE and go to File, then go to Example and select Arduino ISP. Upload this sketch to the programmer board. This allows the board to act as a programmer. Now connect the programmer board to the target board following the standard ISP wiring. After wiring them up, reconnect the programmer board to your PC via USB. In the Arduino IDE, select the correct board type and select the correct port. Under Tools, go to the Programmer and select Arduino as ISP. Now click on Tools, then click on Burn Bootloader. If everything is connected and configured correctly, the bootloader will be uploaded to the new chip in just a few seconds. Once the bootloader is uploaded successfully, your target board should now function like a regular Arduino. To confirm, I connected a LED to pin 8 of the Arduino and uploaded the basic blink sketches. I connected the board to the computer using USB, selected the correct board and port in the Arduino IDE and uploaded the code. Perfect. The code uploaded successfully and the LED connected to pin 8 is blinking, which means the board is working properly again. There are several ways to burn the bootloader and I have shared one method in a previous video. But in today's video, I showed you the simplest and most beginner-friendly method. If you think this video was helpful, please subscribe my channel and share this video with others. Thanks for watching these videos.